What's still hot?
Hello. Hello. Can you hear me? Yes. Hi. It's
Can you hear me
me.
now?
It's Chris. it's it's me, your director. I can't believe I just did that. Anyway, uh it's me. It's Chris. I'm the director. I run Grave New World. That's what you're watching. It's Grave New World, the Buffy the Vampire Slayer TTRPG here on Dirty 20 Gaming. I am surrounded by my friends and players who come and play this game with me. Um Bison, who are you? What do you do? Let's go. Let's do this.
I'm Bison. I'm a regular contributor on this channel. You can catch me here 3 nights a week. Tonight, I am playing Jack Under the Bridge Aldridge. Uh, on Tuesdays, I run our Cyberpunk Red campaign, Carnage Heights. On Thursdays, I play Encino, the Dragonborn Paladin Ranger, in our Dungeons and Dragons 5th Edition Kings. It's the Fool's Gold module for, and we call it King's Pyrite. Let's go to Backhow.
Hi, folks. It's Backhow here on Grave New World. That's right, Grave New World. That's what you're watching. I play everybody's favorites, half demon stoner oracle, Jacob. I'm not mad. I'm just disappointed and mad. King. You can, find me here every Monday. You got the right day. Outstanding. And then you can find me Thursdays in the aforementioned King's Pyrite, a Fool's Gold campaign game where I play badges. My blood pressure is over 9,000 Nuth. The Badger spliced druid who just really wants to kind of get that McBadges chain off the ground, but there's all this adventuring still to do. And of course, his teammates keep getting whisked off by various gods, so that puts a crimp in plans. Other than that, you can't really find me anywhere else except posting terrible food memes on the Discord. And over to Luna.
It's me, Luna. Hello. It is
I'm
Monday.
never gonna live that down.
It's me, Mario. Anyways, I play May Attica Hoy Lipinski because she's so ready for some attic adventures or misadventures. On Fridays, I play Irie, a Jackalope Satyr Warlock in our Hands of Fate, which is just an Oops All Warlocks D&D 5e game, and it's super fun. It's just a battle royale, one after the other. And then on Saturdays, I play in our Rapscallion Pirates game, Thirsty Seas, as Jacques Rousseau, my bisexual, by gender swashbuckler who's ready for karaoke. Speaking of that game, my bestie, Silent, also known as Mana.
Hello, everybody. I am Mana Queen. Like the rest of us here, you can find me more than just one night on this channel. Tonight, Monday, which, like Kyle said, is the correct night, you can find me here playing Ash. What do you mean? Lexington, who, just in general has questions sometimes. When their brain decides to work, at least. Otherwise, you can also find me on Saturdays with Luna and some of our other lovely contributors here on the channel, including producer Kevin, who you can't see, in our Rapscallion Thirsty Seas campaign, playing Silent Micken, who is the thirstiest of thirst traps that you will ever meet.
Disputed.
And
Allegedly.
And so you should tune into that on Saturdays because it's a really good time. And if you want to, our next game will potentially feature some musicality and maybe not so many parents. We'll find out. Other than that, I also just kind of exist in our Discord, sending a lot of pet photos, food photos, not as cursed as Kyle's though. So you can find me over there. You should join us because it's a lovely, lovely time in a very incredible community. Otherwise, back to Chris.
And let's
That's
go.
me. That was just in general. That was not directed at anyone. Or was it? Anyway, I'm Chris, aka Wayward Knight. I do stuff on the Discord and on the internet. My links are all fucked up right now, so I'm not going to post them. But I do have a podcast. It's International Podcast Day. Woo! So I'm gonna plug my podcast real quick. I am the host of Professional Questers, which is a TTRPG podcast that interviews people in the community about the characters that they play. But then I flip the script and I interview the characters themselves. And it's super fun. It's always a blast, and you should listen to it. And our next guest is someone that you may know. Ooh. Anyway, let's get started with the recap. Jack woke up at the Hellmouth and was met by the girl who had attacked Ash and whom May had burned. A seemingly rogue slayer? ? Together they made a deal. She would give him access to Diane if he gave her information on the Scoobies. Orbstia rushed to Ye, who was awoken by a vision, and revealed that Jack was gone. Oh no! Ye, I wrote J. Ye called May, then rushed to find Jack, guided by Orbstia. Ye found Jack unconscious, but was Let's try that again. Ye found Jack unconscious, but was able to put together the clues as to what happened. They took Jack back to Nana's, and a very intense, serious, dramatic conversation ensued. If you have not seen that conversation, oh my god, go watch it. It's amazing. Jack, however, chose not to reveal his deal with the Slayer. A little later, Allison arrived and took Estia for a conversation off screen, returning later with a rehuman-figured Ghostia. Estia let the Scoobs know that she realized that being a ghost wasn't as helpful as she initially thought, and she would be more able to help from the other side, so she was going back with Allison. Estia said her goodbyes and went off to say farewell to Ash. Jack went off to lick his wounds under a bridge and received some messages from the Mystery Slayer. May took some time to go into Nana's attic to research the possibility of making a new Champion's Amulet, or Sunstone, whatever they figured it out to be. Now, we're going to start with Ash. Ash, it is really early in the morning.
No.
Exactly. It's early in the morning, and you're kind of sort of half waking up, and you notice there's like a buzzing from your phone, and just like slam your hand on it like no.
Mm-hmm. That is full Ash.
Um,
Just like pulls it next to the pillow, slaps it until like whatever button is making it go off triggers, and it
mhm.
shuts off.
And unfortunately, that did kind of drag you out of your sleep. And you glance at your phone and you notice there have been several missed calls. But before you have a chance to, look at them, there is a knock on your door.
Ash is like bleary, looking at their phone, checking like the time. Like they see all the notifications, they look at the time, and they're like, "Yeah, okay." Ash is at their apartment or
Yes.
Dad's house. Okay.
Yes.
I was like, I think they're at their apartment.
Yeah, they
but
are.
just double checking we're here. Ash is like, yeah, and then they're like, coming, and they just like stumble out of bed. They're just like in an oversized sweatshirt that like could be dress length if you're imaginative enough. And like stumble to the door, and they look through the peephole.
You see a ghostly Estia standing first and foremost in front of the door, and then a couple feet behind her is Allison, kind of standing
Ah.
back.
Ash would open the door and look at Essie and be like, I was about to ask why you were knocking, but and then like look at Allison, just like still tired, step back and go, you know.
Estia comes in, but Allison actually says, I will stay out here.
Perfect. And Ash just closes the door in Allison's face.
He is not surprised in the least.
Ash, early morning, mid morning, before Ash is fully awake, is probably the worst time to catch them. Just
Yeah.
yeah.
And Allison knows that.
So Ash just like perfect, and just literally just there's a audible like slightly more forceful close so that the click is just really, really there. And Ash will turn to
So,
Estia
yep.
and be like, "Hi, it's you didn't
Hi.
get me a smoothie, did you?"
No, I can't carry those yet.
Yeah, that sucks. Okay. And Ash will like stumble into the kitchen and like, you know, look at Essie, you know, but like stumble into the kitchen, just be like, okay, coffee. And like open their fridge and like pull out like a jug of iced coffee and like a glass, you know, start the thing of like making iced coffee and be like,
Mm-hmm.
are you here because my phone has been going off all morning? Like as they're making their iced coffee.
Kind of. I mean, there's one big thing that I need to say. I am leaving.
There's an audible clunk and the iced coffee jug just falls into the sink, right? And Ash is just like, what? And like they like pick it up, you know, they're like stopping it from spilling, and they're like, what? I mean, obviously, like
Yeah,
this is not ideal, and like they like gesture to Estia, but like you're here.
I know, but I can't do anything. And it honestly it sucks. And I think I can do more from wherever it is that Allison goes.
Can you take her with you?
I mean, I can I don't think that's how that works, but maybe.
I know. I wish I could just. And Ash will like pause because again they're like not really fully with it, but they're more focused now. They
Mhm.
kind of like put the milk down that they were about to pour into their coffee, and they're just like leaning against their counter, and they just go, "I wish I could keep you and send her back."
She chuckles a little bit. But she says, I don't think she means any harm. And
It just annoys me. Like I get it, but like it's just.
is it because
You
she's
know,
dating your dad? Is that the
I
only
don't
reason?
know. It's weird. And like she is like Jessica from Real Housewives. That like I hate that show, but you know she likes it. Come on. And like I just
I mean,
and she's like, and yeah, like okay, everybody's allowed to have trashy takes. It's fine. I don't know. I suppose I should give her guardian angel and whatever, but like you're my guardian angel. Like, why do you have to? I get it. I do.
I can
I wish
keep helping you from where I'm going to be. I'm not dying again.
I know, but I just got you.
I can come visit. Maybe.
Okay.
I
No
don't know how that
visiting on
works.
date nights, though. No
Date
peeping from
nights.
bushes.
Who are you thinking of dating?
Don't worry about it.
Well, now I'm worrying about it. Okay, fine. Keep your secrets. Fine.
Maybe Smoothie Man. I don't know. Also, like, other people.
Oh, okay. Okay. I won't pry. I won't pry, but
Just no spying on date nights. And like, if you see Allison, just like tell her to be less worse. I don't know how to phrase it. It's so. And like
I'll
Ash kind of
figure out
pauses.
I'll figure out how to word it.
Ash pauses and like looks at Estia and like, not that this is meant to be a therapy session, but it's Estia, it's her bestie, like, and she's like, maybe it's just because like she was so fake, and she says it loud enough for Allison to hear, and it's like, it was so obvious, and then like apparently it wasn't fake anymore, and here we are. So like, I don't know. Maybe she's more deep than I think she is. But just
I mean, I like her. She's really nice to me, at least.
don't tell me you like her. That means I have to like her.
You don't have to do anything, but
oh yeah, but you're a really good judge of character, and now I'm like, oh, I'm a terrible person.
you're not a terrible person. You you like you love your dad, and you like him to have good things that you can trust, and it's hard to.
I'm sorry, out of character, my cat just managed to open an entire sliding door closet like over my screen.
Okay.
And
I
this is a
was
very
like, why
serious
are you
moment.
laughing?
I'm sorry. She just managed to open a closet where her food is, and it's like a sliding door closet, and I just got so thrown out of character. Okay, I'm sorry.
That's okay.
We're back
And resume.
and resume.
No, you're fine. I just think that she maybe deserves some reevaluation.
Only if you promise that we can still have movie night every Tuesday.
Time is a weird soup, but if I remember it's Tuesday, I will try to show up.
Okay, that's good enough for me.
Okay. I love you.
I love you. And Ash will like try to ghost you, but like obviously like that doesn't work. But like they still try.
Well, actually, you as you go to hug Estia, you actually kind of feel her form solidify just enough that you can get a sense of her physicality to be able to get some sort of semblance of a real hug.
Okay. So yeah, Ash will just be like, I love you. And like big hugs, and like Estia's not dying again, just Estia won't be here. So they're like telling themselves that over and over and over again in their head.
And Estia, she lets you decide when the hug ends.
Mm-hmm.
And then backs out, and there's a gentle knock on the door again. No, insistence on anything, just kind of like a gentle, it's time to go from Allison. And Esty smiles at you and then just fades away.
Ash will
And
go to the door. No, it's okay. Ash will go to the door and kind of peek out the peephole to see if Allison is still there or not.
high or low?
Hi.
She is starting to turn away.
Ash just kind of sighs a little bit, and like takes a deep breath, thinks about their conversation they just had with Estia, and they open the door and go. And they literally just open it and like look at Allison, like no fake niceties or nothing, and just goes, "Do you want coffee?"
She turns back around and smiles really gently and warmly and says, "Yeah. Yeah, I would like some coffee."
Ash just goes, "It's iced. It's all I got."
I will take it.
Okay. And Ash will like let Allison in and talk to Allison through the morning, but she's like, okay.
So as you spend the morning talking to Allison and everything, I think part of it is a lot of rehashing that first conversation you ever had where you kind of interrogated her, but in like a more calm, more genuine way where she is telling you about herself and she genuinely wants to know about you, not in like a like obviously she knows about you, but she doesn't want to like act all, oh, I know about you. Like she wants you to tell her what you want her to know about you. Like what do you consider is important?
Yeah, not that, oh my God, your dad's told me so much about you, that makes Ash want to blow her brains out.
No, not at all. Not at all.
Like just
And
yeah.
she's open to whatever questions you have, just like, she was before.
It's probably like a decent enough morning, but I'm sure after a little bit, Ash goes, "I have to go."
And Allison says, I know. And then your phone rings.
Who is it?
She just nods to your phone, and yay, you are finally getting a chance to try calling Ash again.
Ash will answer the phone and literally, again, no greeting, no nothing. Go, "Allison is gone, right?"
Allison has seen herself out.
Okay.
She like folded her napkin nicely, even though it's like a paper napkin or like a paper towel. It's just like a habit for her, and
Ash will literally take it and crumple it when they throw it away, just on purpose.
yeah. But she put her cup in the sink and everything. She's a good house guest, and she saw herself out, but she waved a little bit before she said goodbye, just to not like do like an Irish goodbye or anything.
Yes. But the whole point is that Ash answers the phone with, "Dude, I just had the weirdest fucking morning. Tell me you have good news."
I don't have good news, but I can bring smoothies.
Okay.
All right.
I'll take a passion fruit one today.
All right. You want the usual protein shot and everything?
Protein, caffeine. I have not had is it too early for booze? This has been a really weird morning.
I can arrange a little something.
You know what? Booze, don't. I don't care. I'm already done with today. Bring smoothies, bring whatever. Bring May.
May is currently in the attic looking for
Okay.
things.
Okay.
Nana's attic, not mine. I don't even have an attic. I'm just making it clear.
Fine. Okay. Smoothies.
Yep.
Whatever. I'll see you in 5. I'll put pants on.
Whatever. And
Yeah.
they've been friends for a while
Yeah,
now.
like, yeah.
Pants with
Yeah,
me
Ash
just
just
kind of
like,
happens.
you know what? Never mind. No pants.
Especially with party friends.
Yeah, like, yeah.
Yep. So, all right, Yale, swing by and get those smoothies, and of course, tell Smoothie Guy that Ash says hi. Sorry
How dare you.
they missed him, and maybe get
How
some
dare
bagels
you.
too, and then head over. And show up and knock, and then just open the door without
Yeah,
waiting for
literally
Ash to
just open
actually
the door.
answer it.
No.
Just making sure, just in case. And then set down the smoothies and a couple nibs of rum. Just in case. Don't have to take them, but could be one of those mornings, and
Yeah, Ash will leave the rum on the counter for now, but definitely take the smoothie and just be like, dude, I just had breakfast with Allison.
Yeah. Oh well, that's progress.
Yeah.
Estia came by to say goodbye. I take it.
Oh, good. I am glad that you know because I didn't know how to start that one.
Yeah, no, it's we talked about that first after the whole thing I came over to talk to you about.
Ash will like
Um,
take their smoothie and like in the corner of the couch, like crisscross applesauce, like just like kind of like sit and be like,
yep. Ye's gonna do the Ye sprawl. He's just a really big dude
just
with
just
long
the yay
limbs. That
sprawl, just like
well,
out like on the arm of the cow.
yeah, got
And
the other
Ash is
2/3 of the couch taken up.
yeah. Ash is like I don't know how to describe it on camera, but it's like if you were to crisscross applesauce and then bring one of your legs up and like kind of prop your arm against that, like you're still like tucked and everything, but Ash is just
Yep.
like that, like with their smoothie.
Yep.
They're like
So
that's
take a drink and swallow. Get your first drink out of the way here, because this is
is that with the smoothie or with the rum nib?
yes. Whatever
So it's like
Ash
rum
has
nib
going
and
on.
smoothie.
Yeah, he's just like,
And Ash
and
is
he'll
like,
wait for that.
oh, okay, that bad. Okay, hold on.
Yep.
And like, unscrew the little screw top and just be like, cheers to whatever shit you're about to tell me. And he just bottoms up and then chase it with the smoothie. Be like, is it weird that I put poison on my body and chase it with the protein that I had? It's fine. It balances, right? Okay.
Yeah,
hit
no,
me.
it's totally balanced. Besides, there's enough sugar in there for like a half dozen donuts, so
Yeah, you know what? Just hit.
it's just
Do it.
natural sugar.
Hit
But,
me. It's all right.
the night of / morning after May's birthday, Jack got stupid drunk. Probably Yak somewhere. Stole one of Estia's books from the closet and went to the Hellmouth to try and raise his dead wife.
Ash is, if this is a smoothie cup, Ash literally just goes, what?
Yeah, yeah.
I
I
thought
woke up.
we like dealt with the whole Diane thing already.
Well, that's not something like I. To be fair, that's not something you just kind of go, "Oh, you had your tender moment with the ghost of your wife, so obviously you are over all of that trauma."
Well, that I know,
That's a
obviously.
douche canoe move. So we
Well,
didn't do that,
yes.
but
No, I know that, obviously, but I thought had reached a point with Jack where like he would talk to it. Oh my
no,
god.
no.
Have you killed
I,
him? Tell
no,
me you
no,
have, because if you haven't, I'm about to.
no. There'll be no killing of Jack. Um, let me finish the story, and then we can talk about abusing our favorite next jarhead.
Okay.
He did not obviously do it. If I'm guessing correctly, he understood maybe one word in 12, and whatever he was doing might have been more, might have been less. But when I woke up after having a vision of him doing the thing, or not successfully doing the thing,
Oh, it was
I woke
vision
up to him.
bad? It was vision bad?
It was vision bad, but not as painful as I thought it was. I've had enough vision based concussions that it's just kind of a thing anymore. I mean, they're
But the
far worse
forces
things.
that be don't show you things if they're not important.
Yeah, and that's why I'm worried. But
Okay.
let me continue. I
Okay.
found him unconscious on the floor, as though he'd been flung by a tremendous force, which is also what the vision showed me. But I also found a demon that had been stabbed to death, and not by Jack, despite the fact that he keeps trying to assert that he totally did it. You should have seen the other guy, bro. Like, I totally won that fight, hands down, even though his knife was entirely clean after he was unconscious, after stabbing the demon. I'm not bitter. Hold on. I'm not bitter. Um, so found that, and it looks like somebody gave him one hell of a hook or kick or something to his face, because his face, which did not hit the wall, had a big bruise here. And in the vision, I saw a female silhouette step out of a light coming from the Hellmouth. The Hellmouth is glowing now. Like, there's an actual crack in space time too. I'm trying not to blame Jack for that. He says it was there when he, it was like that when he got there. Um, but A, he was drunk, and B, like I said, he keeps insisting he beat up a demon that he didn't. That's against the bro code.
Okay.
Still,
So
so I think whatever he did, whether he meant to or not, might have, and this is just a guess, but I think it might have something to do with that person we think might be a disgrace slayer, the one that May nuked. But Yak does. Why do I keep doing that whole Yak thing? Yak doesn't remember. I feel like I'm getting a bit of the Polish going now. Spending so much time with Nana. Yak is a good boy. Don't worry about it. But yeah. So I think she might have been there. Yak says he doesn't remember anything after the spell failed. When I found him, I made sure he wasn't dying, and then hogtied him. Took the spark plugs out of his bike when I found it, and took him to Nana's. If you check your phone, you'll probably see a bunch of text in the group text I started without Jack at that time, kind of detailing what was going on. So everybody gathered, except for you, Sleepyhead, tousle hair.
Ash just like smacks his hand.
Yeah. It's the expected response. We talked about it. We had a talk with Jack about why it was so bad that he did the thing, or tried to do the thing, and that bringing people back actually from the dead almost never goes well, and always comes with a bigger price than anybody can or should actually pay. I will warn you, I think he's a little bitter and convinced that you actually died and the powers that be brought you back from the poison and things. So of course that kind of led into, well, if not you, why not my wife?
I'm a supernatural being. Apparently, not that logic can be applied to this situation because
No, and you
magic is
didn't
weird.
die.
I didn't die. I was just in a weird place.
Liminal space.
Yeah. Okay. So to recap, and Ash will take like a really long draw of their smoothie because like they're still just like, I've been awake for an hour and this what?
Yeah. There's been
Ash
a
will
lot
take-
to process.
Yeah, and Ash will be like, okay. So to recap, great night at May's birthday.
Yeah.
We all got a little drunk, but then Jack went and got more drunk. Jack stole Estia's book, went to the Hellmouth, tried to summon Diane, failed the spell, opened the Hellmouth by accident, got his ass kicked by a maybe not Slayer, but also maybe Slayer. And now we're dealing with the fallout of that.
Kind of, yeah. The whole attic thing for May is looking to see if we can create another Sunstone. Nana said that
Nana can create a Sunstone?
at this point, I wouldn't be surprised if Nana could create the Holy Grail again. I just wouldn't drink from it because knowing Nana's stuff, it would just make my clothes disappear again, but in like a holy way. Don't ask me how.
Okay.
Be a little halo on the anyway.
Is Robbie still here?
No, Robbie went back today, I think.
Oh,
yeah,
shit.
Robbie.
I didn't say bye to him. Okay.
He's I think it's all right. I think he's a little was a little sort of poleaxed by the whole situation that's going on, and
No, understandably so.
And
is this our new normal?
I hope not, but
welcome to Wednesday. The Hellmouth is open.
But maybe. I don't know, but this wasn't a conversation to have over the phone.
Yeah, nope. Sure wasn't. Oh, I'm gonna need pants, aren't I?
I mean, need is a strong word, but probably.
I'm probably gonna want pants, aren't I?
Probably.
Okay. And Ash will kind of like get up and like
Well,
take another long
I mean,
draw from
I
your smoothie.
suppose I don't really know what we're doing now. May didn't seem to really want any help in the attic. And, you know, it's for the best. He gets
Well,
a little
too bad
handsy
for
when we're
May.
alone.
We're going to the attic, or at least I'm going to the attic.
All right.
May
then.
can kiss my, and Ash will like purposely cut themselves off, you know, and be like, "I'm going to
I
the
mean,
attic
I think we
because-"
need to have a discussion first, but you know, I'm not opposed.
And Ash literally, when like Ye kind of jokes about that, Ash like stops mid stride and just goes and just like, "Okay, talk later. This is not important right now, but we should talk later."
we should probably talk later.
Because you know, Hellmouth and all, and like on the way past their kitchen. So like Ash's apartment is kind of like their kitchen is like a little like U kitchen, but the counter is open to the living rooms. Like it's all one big space, right? And they like grab a rum nip off the counter, and they're like, "Yeah, this is too early for this." And like Ash will look at you and be like, "Definitely talk. May is hella cute." Just be like, take the rum, be like, "I'm gonna shower. There's leftover eggs in the fridge. And obviously there's toast if you want it."
There's like bagels, plenty cream
yeah.
cheese.
Yeah, there's like Ash's fridge is like Power Milks, right? Whatever the heck those are called. I don't drink those, so I have no idea what they're called. Water, booze, condiments, and like a scattering of leftovers. Like they're absolutely terrible at like actually keeping a stock fridge. So like there's food, kind of, you know what's in there. I'm gonna take a shower.
You know, there's at least 2 frozen bags of bagels in the freezer that May gave you, and then 1 in the fridge. Like, come on.
Yep.
yeah.
As
Yeah.
well as
Obviously
a
there's like a
completely,
blender on the counter. You
yeah,
know,
a
like
completely desiccated bag of spring salad in the very back. It's been in there for
yes. There's
long
a
enough that
shit
it
ton
can.
of chicken in the freezer.
Since
Like,
freshman year, nobody
Yep.
talks about it.
yeah.
Yep.
So
It's
Ash is
actually
like,
filed for citizenship at this point.
there's like a cucumber that's like so done that it's like almost
More like a
dehydrated.
wizened green bean than anything. Yeah.
Yes. That's Ash's fridge. So Ash is just
Yeah.
like, "I'm gonna shower. Give me 10 to like just really."
Yeah, no worries. Do your thing.
So Ash showers. Ash also has, of note, for those of you who have forgotten, Ash's hair is like platinum blonde / teal at the end, but sometimes it's more teal, but not. Ash takes the time to color condition their hair so that the teal is way more back than it was previously, because they're just like needing to process in the shower. So that gives them extra time in the shower to just like pull themselves together, because dear God, the Hellmouth is open and it seems to be my friend's fault. And if I don't take these 25 minutes, I might strangle him when I see him. So, taking time, they come back out fully tealed up, you know, dressed like jeans, sweatshirt, all that stuff. And they're like, "Okay." And like, they took the smoothie with them to the shower, because shower smoothies, obviously.
Yeah.
They come back out, they toss the smoothie in the recycle bin, take the last nib of rum and be like, "Okay." And it's like down, and they go, "Tananas to the attic."
Do the
Cool. Cut to Nana's. Cut to the attic. It's about however long that conversation took earlier. And May, you're on one side of the attic. This book that you see is on the other side of the attic. And between you and the book is all kinds of junk and shit.
I'm gonna die in here.
Half-finished charms and projects,
I'm
old dusty
fucked and
furniture.
not in a good way.
We're on the
Fucked
way.
and not by my boyfriend. Oh, so that's what you gag at. Okay. Anyway,
All of us just.
I mean, wouldn't you?
May the first thing
You completely broke Chris.
did I miss
Broke
something?
It's. I mean, you were like, "Oh, that's what you gag at." And they was like, "Wouldn't you?"
Wow. My
It's
autism
rare when you
brain,
break
like,
yourself.
half missed that.
She broke herself. That's
My
skill.
abs hurt. Okay.
Anyways,
I'm in
May's
the
in the
death
attic.
attic.
He's in the attic.
Warm up here.
I need you to. The first thing you have to do is kind of climb over some like bigger furniture and like weave your way through. So I need you to make me a Dex Acrobatics roll.
Ah, so you want me to fail? Ah, yeah. What's the lowest you have to get a 1?
9.
9.
That's a 4 altogether.
Okay.
Because I have a 2 dex
Make-
and no acrobatics.
Okay. In that case, make me 2 rolls. Make me a strength doubled and make me a perception notice.
Which one do you want first?
Uh
Or I can
perception
do both at the same time.
notice.
And perception notice.
Do the perception first.
Okay.
Perception notice to see what exactly falls on you if you notice it before it does.
Listen, I mean, that might be it. Okay. Hey, that's exactly a 9. 1, baby.
Nice. So, and now make me the strength
The
doubled.
strength doubled. Okay. Alright, we're gonna roll this other die. Fuck you. Fuck you. Get out of here. Oh, and then that one went out of the thing. That's a lot better. That's strength doubled. That's 14.
Nice. Okay. So,
She's a lot stronger than
first thing you do is you trip over a chair
Yep.
and it just collapses under your weight. It is old and full of like wormwood and it's desiccated and gnarled. So it breaks, but you do not have the presence of mind and wherewithal as you are panicking and falling through this old chair to notice where you flail your hand out to.
Oh no.
And I
can
need
only
you to
imagine.
roll me a percentile, so a D100.
Oh, okay.
Disappears
that
behind a
one.
bookshelf, comes back with a bucket in her hand. Or on her
Oh.
hand.
Lamp.
Lampshade on her head.
Okay. And then how do I haven't rolled on a percentile in a while. It's like this.
One is the 10s, one is the 1.
Yeah. Which one is which?
So
Usually
you're.
it's
The 10s is the one with the doubles.
Yeah,
Yes,
so Luna,
I know.
It's this one.
Yes, but you have to roll 2 to do a percentile.
Right. So like if you
So
roll
you
a
use-
40 on this one and like a 9 on the other one, it's 49.
Okay.
so
it goes like that.
usually what you do is you have the one
Okay,
that has the 10s
I got a-
and it
Yes,
has
I got a
regular one.
19.
You got a 19.
Yep.
Okay.
I thought that was really good for a second. I'm like, oh
Okay.
yeah, she's rolling a percentile, not our success levels.
No.
Okay.
The only thing I
do
think
it
I can get
again.
a 19 higher. Oh god, Jesus. The only thing I can get a 19 higher on is my magic stuff, and that's if I roll max. 93.
You find your hand lands on like an ornately carved ivory pipe. and your hand kind of like grasps around it as you flail and try to grip whatever, but you don't grip anything solid. It lands on this pipe that is sitting on the next surface over. And the second you touch that, as your butt falls through the chair, two more of you show up, like illusory versions of you, and in like an echo of what you just did, you go crash, crash. So it's like basically as you get up as well, you have mirror images of yourself that are echoing every move you do, kind of like like a like a visual trail.
Okay, cool. So I just got to see my own humiliation play back for me.
Yep.
We
That's
love
what it
Nana's
is.
attic. I hope she didn't like that chair.
My favorite chair. I know.
You hear from the bottom of the steps that lead to the attic, May, are you okay? I heard the crash.
I'm alive! If that's what you're asking.
That's mostly what I was asking, yes.
I think. I'm pretty sure.
Okay, let me know if you're not. And you hear her walk away a little bit. Make me so next you're confronted by like this big dresser, and it is blocking the entire path, and it's basically, you see this dresser and then a pile of smaller things behind it, and then the series of bookshelves that you need to get to. But you can either climb over this dresser or you can push it out of the way. Which one do you want to do?
Is there a way that she can like push herself on top of it and then grab the edge and just kind of wee over the other side?
Um
I'm
kind of
asking
like
for more danger. I don't know. Just like she just kind of like how big is the dress? Like how are we talking like chest height or like stomach height?
like rib cage height.
Okay. I mean that's not bad. Can she just like push herself up on it and then just slide across?
Yeah, make me a strength acrobatics to sort of like up and then.
It's a
You
5.
rolled the 5? Oh.
I
I got a 5 altogether because I have 0 acrobatics. So that's a 2 plus 3.
Okay. So what you do instead is you
Bam!
shift you shift the center of gravity of this dresser to higher than it naturally would be, and you end up toppling it.
Too much titty.
And what you
Didn't
end up
distribute
doing,
weight correctly.
because behind this dresser was a kind of hellscape of abandoned magic projects and small pieces of furniture and buckets full of trinkets. I need you to. How do I want to do this? Roll me 3 perception notice checks.
Oh, Jesus. Alright, we're just gonna. Oh, narts. One of those is not great. We'll just go in order
Narts?
from. Yeah, narts. Yeah, narts. We're gonna go from worst to best. How about that? So, my first
Okay.
one, is a perception notice. You said, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's gonna be a plus 6 at all times. So first one is a 7.
Okay.
Natty 1. Oof.
Yeah. The next one is going to be a 12,
Okay.
and the last one's a 15.
Okay. My turn.
Whoa. I know what.
Ian and Ash are going to show up and they're going to find May buried under detritus, one arm sticking out, and like nose just above the surface.
And this is
Also-
why I didn't let you climb a pile mountain of trash to go to a garbage fire.
Yeah.
I would have died right then and there. There would be no more
Mm.
May.
Give me
Chris
a
is-
moment.
I was like, Chris is taking too long. I don't like this. I'm so scared.
There are too many dice being rolled right now.
It's also been I don't know how long since I had a roll on my table, and so that's what's even making me even more scared.
Talk amongst yourselves.
How's Jack doing?
Unconscious under a bridge next to a concrete gnome that somebody stole off of some rich lady's front lawn. And his name is Ollie.
Is that
he-
is that written somewhere on the gnome? Like, does it have like a nameplate, or did you just
No,
name
just
it that?
everybody knows his name is Ollie.
Oh, you've been under this bridge before.
Yeah, it's one of Jack's favorite bridges. It's it's a good place to find other drunks in case they need to go to the mission. Now Jack is using it as
is
one
Jack
of
sleeping off the hangover right now? Is that what's happening?
He's kind of improving on it. The last thing we actually saw was him grabbing one of his stash boozes and
And respiraling.
yeah, respiraling.
Okay.
He's having a great day.
May roll a d10, please.
Dun, dun, dun.
You screwed me the least. Oh, hey, you did good, bud. That's a 7. Actually, I don't know what's good with you. It's a 7.
Is that good?
So 777 is usually a lucky thing. 7.
I know. You can come behind me. I know. Hello, everybody. Welcome to my cat who likes to sometimes sleep behind me on my chair. So, anyways.
Chris,
I have
I
a
am
wife like
actually
that.
so scared.
What was your third perception notice roll again?
That was a 15.
15. Okay.
I was waiting for Chelsea to come up behind you and just kind of
That
just slide in there if she heard that. Just like
would be funny.
You called.
You called.
No, I actually already took her laptop into the bedroom, so when she wakes up, she can go watch her streamer friend without having to come out here and feel all awkward and stuff.
Oh,
That's adorable.
I know. I'm in this chair and you want to be in this chair. But we have to share this chair, my love.
But you're warm.
Yeah.
Geez, with as much studying of things as Chris is doing, I figured at this point we're going to find May not only buried and cursed, but also for some reason in a lasagna onesie.
Wait,
Or actually,
What?
sushi pajama pants. Sushi
Yeah.
pajama
I was,
pants.
I was gonna say, why not sushi? Anyway, okay.
He's just one big.
For those of you who
Um,
have never watched Buffy, sushi pajama pants are a thing, and I own them.
Oh my god, okay. Really fast side note. They make the sushi pajamas in baby onesies, and my friend got one for their upcoming baby. And I'm so
Okay.
excited.
I have the pants and the tank top and the eye mask, and they're phenomenal.
Good.
Anyways,
Good.
continue.
Okay. May.
that's me.
The
That's a
first
me.
thing that's a you. The first thing that happens is you feel yourself grab onto something. So basically, you have your butt. Okay, I'm trying to visualize this. So you're on the top of this dresser and it's toppling over, and you're basically falling ass backwards.
Mm-hmm.
You flail out your limbs, your leg kicks something, your hand hits something, your other hand smacks something else.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Just starfishing out, trying her
Yes.
best, trying to live her best life, and failing all the time.
What you don't see first is your hand hitting something that flew up into the air as you fell, and your hand feels wet now. But suddenly
What is wet
you
in Nana's attic? No.
you can make a notice check
No,
once
I
all
don't.
this is done.
No, I don't want to know. Actually.
And suddenly something starts singing a really like annoying, like imagine the most annoying children's song, just start singing that.
This is the song
Baby
that
shark,
never.
I knew you were gonna go with that one.
This is the song that never ends. It just goes on
Next.
and on, my friends.
Next you see what your foot hit, because flying through the air out of like one of those unpainted wooden craft store treasure boxes are dozens of bottle caps that presumably the crows brought to Nana. And they rain down on you and hit you like dunk, 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 ow, 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 ow. And 7 of them in particular hit you like kind of square on. And with each bottle cap that hits you, you shrink 7 inches. You shrink 1 inch per bottle cap. You shrink 7
I was
inches.
like, oh my god! I'm sorry. Oops. Didn't mean to just peek my mic. I'm so sorry, but still, Jesus. Hey, they're Ash's size,
Finally.
or she's Ash's.
Ash isn't as pocket sized. Ash is only 4'11". Thank you.
Oh, then she's still taller than Ash because that just makes her what, like
5'2".
you said 7 inches. So
Yeah.
that makes her 5'1".
Still 2 inches taller than Ash's.
Finally, your other hand crashes down into one of those really tiny kid pianos, and you hear a cacophonous crash of sour notes and breaking wood, and suddenly and on top of this wreck of this sad little piano is this little blue gremlin-y looking thing.
It's a squid. Run.
And it just kind of, it has these big black eyes and this big toothy grin, and it just kind of looks at you and cocks its head and then looks around and doesn't seem like it sees anything that is interesting to it.
So I'm imagining like as she's starfishing back and she lands heavily on her back, just like one wet hand, bottle cap bruises, just laying here like, what the fuck is my life? Why didn't I just do more pull-ups in gym? And then she looks at this thing and she's just like, stranger danger. And she's never cast a spell before, but just throws the gooey magical blindfold out at the thing.
Okay, make me your magic roll.
Yeah, hold on, I gotta look at this spell.
Are you slapping this guy with petroleum jelly, or what's going on here?
A gray blob appears in the caster's hand. It unerringly aims for nearby target's face. It transforms into a mass of sticky goo that covers the target's eyes. The blob temporarily blinds the target. The goo is extremely sticky, and the target must pull at it for 2 times success levels to remove it.
Okay, I thought you were throwing the goo that was on your wet hand. Just
No, a different goo, different hand.
Just
Okay,
wet
so
willy.
magic is sorcery, willpower. Is that it?
Cultism.
And cultism. Okay, so that's plus 13. Moink. 21.
21. And you didn't roll a crit, right?
No, it's an 8.
Okay. 21.
It's 6.
Yeah, you. Thank you. Sorry.
Why is it just like?
Yeah, I was looking at my little reference sheet.
We've got handouts.
Yeah, I've got a little reference sheet right here. You launch this goo at this thing, and it's so small that like a human amount, like a normal amount that would like blind a human, just like covers this thing's whole head, and it starts to like panic and like claw at this goop that's on its head, but it seems very preoccupied with the goop. And let me see something. It's just gonna like keep trying to futz around with the goop. It doesn't seem like it has any other priorities now except to not suffocate. And let me do one more thing. It just like fully suffocates after about 60 seconds.
Running around in a circle.
Well, I
hope,
feel bad for an inanimate monster.
I hope Nana wasn't keeping that thing for a specific reason. Oh, I should not have come in the attic, but here I am. I'm already halfway.
Actually, you are all the way. You are in
Yay!
the bookshelves. You are in the stacks,
Hooray.
as it were.
Literally in the
But
bookshelf.
you have one more obstacle. The book you are looking at that has what you seek, or what you think you are seeking, is under several other books that you have to touch, to move, to get the book that you need.
Is there any sort of like, you know what? Is there any sort of like, hey, May's just gonna take off her shirt and use it to. She's gonna take off her shirt and she's wearing like sweatpants and then a baggy shirt. You know what? It's Ye's shirt. She's wearing a pair of her sweatpants and Ye's shirt. She's just gonna take Ye's shirt off and just kind of like, I'm hoping this is enough. No skin touching.
Yeah, that'll work. So you carefully sort of hazmat these books over to the other side of the shelf, and you
Wait, are the hallucinatory maze still going? And they're just like, I get to watch the fucking replay of my disaster. Just
First and third
actually,
person.
those are still going.
May just starts like not actually crying, but she's just like,
Nana pops her head up into the attic and looks around and is like, what happened? Oh, you found the squid. That's where that went. Okay.
It's dead, Nana. It's dead. I suffocated it on accident. I really hope you didn't need it. Also, we've got to clean up here. There's sometimes I need stuff up here, and this is a danger zone for me.
Can you at least pick up the bottle caps? I do need those.
Are any of them magical?
She like looks you up and down and goes, maybe?
May takes off the sweatpants and starts scooping them up.
Thank you. And she goes back down.
Oh, hi, Nana. No, just kidding.
So you now have this little book. The cover is unmarked, but from your site, bless you, damn.
I at least hit the mute button.
You did get the mute button.
Listen,
first.
yeah, at least you hit the button.
That hurt my chest.
Those ones.
Drip
0 to
rattlers.
60, damn. What you can see from your site is that it has sort of alchemical evocation magic sort of tendencies and properties to it. So you have this book now that you are, that you are now going to be able to read through over the next, however much time and see if it has what you need in it.
She just raises it towards the ceiling. She's like, yes! Just in her underwear.
Like a championship belt.
Yeah, just like, yes! Sleep deprived. This morning was in a roller coaster of emotions. She just got battered a lot by random magical shit. She accidentally killed a little magical creature. She didn't know what the fuck it was. And now she has the book and she's half naked. It's
If
been
it
a
helps,
day already.
if it helps you feel any better, the little bastard had it coming.
I know. May did not know.
Hold on. Everybody roll me 1d10. Everyone.
10.
Even you,
Quattro.
Kevin.
I also got a 10.
Jen.
Quattro.
Mana, you're muted.
I thought I pressed my unmute button. Goddamn. I took my good dice. All right, 1d10.
Yeah, 1d10.
5.
Plot relevant squids.
How much?
5.
5. Okay. Well, you beat the DC. Peek behind the screen. That is the one squid that got away in season 1.
Like you said squid, and I was like, no fucking shot. Like, no way.
Anyway.
Oh man.
So I'm gonna give you the walk back through the attic as a freebie because you know what to look for now.
I also cleared a path with my destruction.
That too. Let me look at one thing. Okay, so the like after effect illusions, they start to wear off as you go back through the attic. The thing that your hand landed on that made it go all wet, you look back at that as you're going back through the attic, and it's crushed now, but it was like one of those squirting clown flowers, and it has grown a like a set of lips, like cartoon lips, and is singing like, hello my baby, hello my honey, hello my ragtime gal. And it like whistles a little bit of it too. You step carefully around the bottle caps and everything, and the squid body kind of like looks like it's starting to sort of disintegrate. So you figure it'll just like dust itself soon.
Yeah,
It turns into
back,
magic sand.
back to the dust. Ashes to ashes, bud. Ashes to ashes.
And you make your way back down from the attic. And Nana is in the kitchen, as always. And you have your prize.
Nana, I'm serious. Like, I don't know. After we deal with all of this encroaching disaster, world-ending BS, we gotta clean that thing. We got to. I I maybe could have died when you. Not even from
You would
magic.
have been fine.
No, I'm not even from magic, Nana. I had a desk flip over and I thought it would land on my chest and crush me.
Well,
Extra
no, because
padding
it's
there.
empty. Wait, no. No, that one's not empty. Okay, I see what you
I
mean.
could also, bust my head open on something and anything. I could break my neck.
Okay, I will give you that. And then she like goes, hold on. She snapped her fingers, and then you can hear in the distance the singing stops. And she's like, I fucking hate that thing.
Get rid of it. Give it to one of your poker pals or something.
Nobody wanted it. I was young. It was a joke, and then I could not get rid of it. It's a curse. It is a curse of my own design.
Nana's
I'm-
tragic
Anyway.
backstory.
I'm
And
gonna
it's tragic story.
I'm gonna go curl up on the couch with my new book and a blanket because the clothes are off. That's just how the rest of the day is gonna be.
And it is at this point that Ye and Ash arrive at Nana.
May just standing in the kitchen, bra and underwear, book in hand like this, and just one hand on the other hip, just like looking at Nana.
Oh, so you knew we're coming.
I should be like, why do I have on?
You cut out a lot there.
Yeah, you cut out.
Oh man. Ash just goes, now why did I have to put pants on?
I told you pants were optional.
If pants are gonna always be optional, I'm never gonna wear pants.
Then don't wear pants. I'm not the fashion police or the clothes police. And right now, I'm not hating on this choice.
Clearly pants are
Although,
optional.
He's
Except
gonna
for
be like,
Nana's
wait,
here.
wait, May, did you shrink?
I already forgot about that. Oh my god.
And Ash literally will like double take. Like they're still taller than Ash. Like she's still
Yeah.
taller than Ash. But Ash will be like, "Oh, I can." And Ash will like stand on tippy toes and be like, "Oh,
Oh,
That's
that's
what the top of your
Nana
head
actually
looks like.
hold on. How long does it take? Okay, never mind.
He'll be like, so kind of does like a little measuring thing on his chest. Is what, 7, 8 inches?
And again, Ash is like tippy toes, not tippy toes, tippy toes, not tippy toes. Ash is gonna go. Yeah, about 7, I think.
May's just gonna put her hand on Ash's head, like, stop.
And Ash, for the first time, will just put their hand on May's head and just be like,
And then Ye's gonna pause, gonna bite his knuckle for a moment as though he's trying to hold something back, and then realize he just really can't. And he's like, "Do you want those 8 inches back?"
Ash will be like, gross.
Don't be jealous.
You get a text from Jax like, I heard that across town, bud.
Ash will be like, yeah, seen it, still gross.
May'll just sling an arm around Ash. It's just like, And it doesn't have to like look down at and like they're almost the same height now. Just look at Ash in the
Right,
eyes
that
and
one
just
time
be
that
like,
Ash really liked to do
yeah.
that to May. Ash now
you know what? We're just fun sized. And
I'll
now
say.
it's double the fun.
That's what I've been saying. And then Ash will suddenly remember that Nana's there and be like, sorry, Nana.
What?
Nana actually comes over with a I'm trying to decide what I want it to be. It's still early in the morning, so it's just like
I mean,
It's
isn't
gotta
it
be
just
like,
like
after,
at
it's
least?
gotta be noon by
I
now.
was gonna say it's like at
oh yeah,
11:30.
it's gonna be like
It's gotta be
noon.
like
Okay, in
11:30
that
by
case,
now.
yeah, okay. So she grabs a leftover pierogi and she like make a perception notice check whoever wants to look.
No, always.
Yeah, of course.
Bibbidi bobbidi boops the pierogi with one of her spoons.
I don't trust my dice after the 5.
Hell yeah.
I'm using Roll20. Please hold.
18, 5
Perception.
successes.
Noted.
I got a 16.
That's gonna be a 12. 2 successes.
Yeah. So all of you kind of see her like stick it on a fork, dip it into like a pot of something, and then she taps the excess off and then goes over to May and just sticks it in May's mouth and goes, "Eat this." And it's like chew, 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 swallow. And you regain
Better be all of
8
it.
inches.
I'm taller.
I will watch May like grow back and be like, "Aw."
And
I
Nana
like-
gave me an inch.
Yeah, it's more rude. You didn't have to make me seem more short. I'm already like, and in my head, Ash and Nana are actually the same size because, like, you know how you shrink when you get older. Like,
Yeah.
Nana's
Ash
always
and
been
Nana
that
are the
size.
same
What are you
size, and
talking
Ash would be
about?
like, Nana.
I feel like it's unfair. She got hit by a lot of bottle caps, and those things. I don't remember what they made them do, and then now I see.
She
I
starts
do
pointing
remember
at
now,
all
and
of
just
the bottle cap bruises because again she doesn't have a shirt on. Just like look.
And Ash will just be like, oh, okay, well, they kind of.
And now that Ash is back to this height.
Yeah, I should be like, they kind of look like hickeys. We'll deal with them with makeup later. Green, not orange, just FYI. And like, keep
Want me to kiss him
going.
better? It's
Blech.
May is
And
gonna
that's
grab
in
a
character.
leftover
That's in character.
kielbasa. Yeah, kielbasa off the table and just
And Ash just goes, "Blech." Okay. How
you're
mouth is
threatening
still
me with a
open.
good time. Let's go check this book though.
Yeah, like Ash is like, how mouth is still open, and if I need pants, you need a shirt.
I had one, and then I had to use it to pick up magical doohickey books.
And we're in your house, so you can get
did
another
you not
shirt.
grab it on your way back?
No.
How? It's there. Yay! I'm sorry. Your shirt belongs to the attic now, and so do my sweatpants.
Eh. There'll be other shirts.
That means I was about to say That means I'll just have to take more.
So please go put clothes on so Ye can stop being distracted.
She'll raise an eyebrow at Ash, like just yay.
And Ash just like really raises an eyebrow, like, There's like a
Mabel-
stare off that happens.
May will toss the book at one of them and then be like, "All right, I'll be right back."
Quick reflexes, grabs it, grabs
So
it, and be
stingy.
like, Nana
I'm-
will be in the living room.
Okay.
So Ash
Let me know if
takes,
you want anything to eat.
Ash takes Ye and the book to the living room. May goes and gets clothes. There's also a text to Jack from Ash. Just Ash
Okay.
to Jack. That is just question mark, question mark, question mark, question mark, question mark, question mark. Alive? Question mark.
That's
That's it.
actually a really good segue. I was going to ask, how's Jack doing now?
Yeah, he's sitting sort of on the edge of the riverbank under the bridge. and is kind of just watching the river float by. That sort of weird post-hangover clarity you sometimes get, as the pain kind of makes you think a little bit harder than you want to. He gets the text. He sort of shuffles like, better not be the bitch. Oh, good, a slayer I like. He sends back, sorry. Yeah, I'm still here.
Ash will respond and like it's like kind of one of those things where like Ash and Ye are talking and like Ash is half attached to their phone anyway, so Ash is just like talking to Ye, reading like on the and Ash will just be like, "Good, so I can kill you." Nana's in 20.
10-4.
Once you respond with 10-4, you get first you get a text. It's from question. Did you save the unknown number from earlier?
No, but the conversation would still be there.
Okay. It's from the same number. And it just says, she says she misses you.
Jack stares at that message. He's like, I'm sure she does. And he's just like, sends back, yep.
How many P's after from yep.
He's still a little bit drunk, so it's 2 P's.
Okay, 2 P's. Good. Final, but not excessive. After another minute, after Ollie has been regaling you with just sort of like a blank stare,
He's a better listener than a talker.
Yeah. You get the feeling he'd make a good shrink. But after a minute, you get a call on your phone.
Do I recognize
Different
the number?
number.
Different number. Hello?
There's a little bit of silence. Then you hear a familiar voice. Funny how you know that Polish woman.
Familiar voice?
Yeah, it's you know who. It's not Alice, it's the girl.
Scorchy.
Scorchy, yeah.
Jerky face. Yeah, crazy who you meet on campus.
Oh, no, not that one. Her Nana. Did you know the Watchers are scared of that woman?
If they had more than 2 licks of sense, they would be.
Yeah. You know what I
can
found out
see
though?
I've seen what she does by accident. Hate to see what she does on purpose.
Yeah. You know the real spells, the good ones, they're with her.
One would assume. And they're probably under very tight security. Not the kind of thing a regular person can get into.
You're not a regular person though, are you?
Barely. Feeling pretty normal today, that's for fucks.
Yeah, sorry about that, Shiner, but I couldn't let you get away.
It's nothing compared to what Ash is gonna do to me when I get to the house. So
Well, if you survive that, you'll be in the perfect situation to get me the first thing I need from you.
I don't know if anybody can physically hear somebody shrug.
I mean, if
The
he's wearing his
rustling of
leather
clothes.
jacket, yeah, it's
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
like
true.
it's a silence and like a weirdly squeaky rustle.
He's wearing a leather jacket. Putting the band back.
All right.
We'll see. I mean, it's not like they trust me.
Well, then,
The half demon's pretty fucking smart. He saw through it right away.
yeah, that was my bad. But here's the first thing I need from you. You don't even need a full book. Just sort of get rid of some of those trinkets. You know, the ones that you sprinkled around everybody's houses. Just fuck off with those. Make them go away.
You'll see.
What did you say?
We'll see.
You will see Diane if you do this.
Audibly, Jack says, I see her every night in my nightmares, you fucking bitch. 10-4. Text.
So do you hang up?
Oh, sorry, I forgot we were actually on the phone. I thought we were still texting for some reason.
Yeah, she called you.
Yeah, she called me. Yeah, well, we'll see what happens today. It's still daytime, right?
It's still daytime.
It's like 10:30 in the morning.
Yeah, it's like 11:30 in the morning.
Yeah, he spent a long time under that bridge.
Yeah.
But yeah, he's like,
She says one more thing. She says, I really can get you what you want. The Watchers have just about everything. Everything you get me, I get an ingredient for you. I'll bring her back.
I spoke to the Watchers. Actually, I'm going to use a drama point, and it's a quick flashback to when they were at Giles's place.
Okay.
And he asks Giles about what it took to bring Buffy back.
Uh-huh.
And in my head, I think his response would be a great deal of magic and even more bad decisions. And it'll never work out the way you want it to.
Oh, but we both know you're so good at bad decisions, don't we?
It's kind of what I do. But yeah, that's how he's like literally thinking, like thinking back to that and then the conversation he had with Ye. But he's like, I have no doubt that you will try, is what he actually finally says.
She says in response her last retort, which is, and so will you. And remember what I said. Don't fuck up. And then she hangs up.
She asked the wrong ranger to do that. Click. Jack's nursing a hangover. He's not exactly confident in himself right now.
No, that's fair. That's fair.
Yeah. So he puts his helmet on, gets on his bike, and heads to Nana's.
So it takes about, you're on the other side of town. So are you on the other side of town? Where's the bridge? Bridge probably in the middle. So it takes maybe like 15 minutes to get to Nana's.
So it's like
Um,
19 minutes and 35 seconds when he finally gets there because to count the conversation.
oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Ash was like 20 minutes, so you did.
No, Ash. If Jack arrives at Nana's, Ash is literally waiting at the door, leaning against the door, and just like, you're late. Because Ash is that pissed. Ash is that pissed that they have now channeled Julian and then just and like full on British accent. Or no, Julian's not British, but like, just full on. You're late.
Traffic.
On foot.
He looks back at the bike.
And Ash would be like, I know you know how to ride that through traffic.
I got a phone call, okay? You don't phone and drive. I mean, I may make stupid decisions, but that's not one of them.
Okay. Phone call from who?
He's like, Alice.
And like, that's a laugh of disbelief in character, right? Yeah. Ash is like, so we're on speaking terms with Alice now, again, then?
Well, when she can hack through your phone, you kind of have to. And I mean, come on, man. I worked for her for what, 7 years? 4 years, 3 years. Yeah, 4 years.
I thought we left her to rot at the at Quantico.
Yeah, she's CIA. They're cockroaches. You can't kill them. You can only wish they were dead.
What you want?
Updates. With a little hand wave and everything.
On us?
I don't work for her anymore, but she still asks. I don't get it.
Okay. Do you answer?
Again, I'd rather not wake up to find out my internet search history's been altered to something really, really bad. So I've also learned that a lot of the women in my life are really vindictive. Pregnant
And
pause.
Ash literally physically goes, all two of them?
He's like, Alice, Diane haunted me for how many years?
Uh-huh. We're
And then I'm just
still at
like,
two.
no, and then he just looks at you and goes, and I know that you're not here for a friendly talk.
Well, I'm also not here as a woman, so we're still at
Point.
two.
I'm just gonna get hit now, aren't I?
Ye told me that you guys had a talk, and I really shouldn't, so I won't. And Ash just goes, what the fuck, man?
Jack actually physically flinches at the F-bomb, and
Yeah.
he goes, I thought it would be okay after Quantico, that everything would be fine. And full disclosure, it's not. I'm a fucking wreck. The nightmares haven't stopped. Not drinking made them worse.
And there's a pause from Ash, and Ash actually takes a couple steps away from the door frame, away from Nana's, and like nods to like the sidewalk, just like, to Jack.
Yeah.
So like they're not going inside Nana's yet because no, Ash won't let that happen. Not quite yet. Like, no, you're not allowed inside yet. And Ash should be like, you're not the only one with a dead loved one, and Ash will like jerk their finger back to May and be like, now, like, obviously it's different because it's love by choice and not love by necessity, but it sucks. We all cope. My mom's dead. Lacey's dead. Diane's dead. You're not the only one. We all want them back. And like Ash just kind of like literally sits on the sidewalk. Like Ash will sit anywhere.
Yeah, Jack, he kind of leans on his bike for a bit before, realizing that this looks weird, so he sits down. Which
Ash
still
doesn't
looks
care.
weird, but
Jack's like uncomfortable, but
yeah.
yeah.
Listen, Ash, I'm going to be perfectly honest with you. I'm kind of a major fuck up. My
Oh.
entire life is filled with it. And she's the only thing I did right.
Okay, so pros, Diane. Cons? Let's hear 'em.
He shrugs. He's like, I was that kid on the farm that was always getting in trouble. My parents didn't like me, or at least I didn't think they did. The community didn't like me. I was a sinner. So I jumped ship. Thumbed my way across America. Ended up in New Orleans. And met the most beautiful woman in the world. And then I went overseas.
And you left her, and that's when you made the album. And
when I
got
came
it.
back,
And you came back.
after 4 years of hell, I married her. And I got 6 months. Hello, Kat.
Yeah, thank you, Kat, for this tender moment. Interruption.
Like, I got 6 months, and then I woke up and I shoved a knife in her chest. Because she was trying to shove that knife in mine. That's really hard to reconcile. I've killed lots of people, but never did it mean anything.
Well, killing somebody. And Ash will like take like a deep breath, and Ash will be like, 4 years I've been at this, 4 months. And even though I know they're demons, it doesn't make it any easier. They still have a face. They still have names. It's, just, you're not alone in the trauma, Jack. It's not a thing you can erase. It's not a thing you can hide with booze. And Ash will say, and I know, Johnny, I've tried with booze and weed and
he's like, and I'll be honest, it's never easy to adjust to civilian life. And
it's not easy adjusting the other way either.
Yeah. Look,
Like,
I'm sorry, Ash. I know that I can't be trusted right now.
You opened the fucking helmet, man.
It was already open. I swear to. Actually, no, I did that too.
Yeah, you did both of those, and we still forgave you after the first one. And Ash just like kicks a brick, literally like like they kind of like kick the curb and they for a
A
moment
brick
forget
just-
how strong they are, and like it breaks away from the sidewalk. And there's like a tumbling of like the curb asphalt. Like they're pissed, but they're trying, right? Like, and we forgave you after the first one.
That
Why
was
didn't
an
you tell
ass.
us you were missing Diane that bad? How?
I
I
didn't want
helped May say goodbye to her dead girlfriend.
to, and that didn't make it any easier, Ash.
No,
I was
but you
watching
could've
everybody
talked to
else.
us.
I didn't want to bother anybody. You know how that's like.
I-
Like, come
And
on.
there's like a
He's like, come on. Ye and May are finally getting on to, what we've expected them to do since they friggin' met. And it was bad enough that I ruined her birthday party by being a drunk ass.
that's just you though. Like you don't have to be an ass. You're kind of a drunk ass, but like we love you for it. You didn't ruin anything. Did you feel worse? And like just go drink and that's just like head in their hands. And it's like, listen, you're not the only one with problems. Like, I have a juvie record. I'm barely passing college. And now all this stupid Slayer shit that and Ashley swallows and like, doesn't change that I didn't ask for it. I know that you're older than we are and you've been in more places and you've had more life, but like you're not the only fucked up one, Jack. And you can talk to at least me. Like, if you don't want to talk to them, that's fine. But you don't have to be alone.
They kind of sit there in silence for a little bit.
Yeah, and
And then-
Ash just like lets the silence like just
Yeah.
okay.
You're right, Ash. You're totally right. And I'm absolutely furious that you just have to be fucking right because damn it, I thought I was doing something right for once.
There's like a audible shrug from Ash.
Yeah.
You know, that like sucks that you weren't. And you're right, I don't trust you right now. That's not to say you can't earn it back, but you gotta do the work, man.
He smirks and just gives it a salute. Ready for duty, ma'am.
Oh God, don't ever do that again. And like,
Listen, I'm good at I'm good at following orders. At least I was supposed to be.
yeah, well, maybe you can find Jack underneath all that brainwashing shit.
I burned a church down. Sure you want
That's
to talk
fucking
to that?
awesome. And like actually like in genuine, like, that's fucking awesome. That's great.
Family didn't think so.
Cool. You can find family too.
You're right.
So don't fuck this family up, okay?
He's like, look, this is gonna feel a little weird. And he gives her a big hug and whispers, thank you.
Ash like stiffens at first because like Ash is not the emotional touchy-feely person, and neither is Jack, which is like they're very
Mhm.
glad that Jack said this is gonna feel weird. And Ash would be like, and like after the initial stiffen, there's like a deep breath and a sigh, and like Ash gives him a hug back, not too strong, 'cause, you know, Jack's human, but like, and just like into Jack's chest and be like, "You're welcome." I still want to give you another black eye though to match the other one.
Yeah. Should have seen the other guy.
Yeah, that's what I heard. Except for I also heard that maybe you might have been unconscious. Which also, no judgment. Been there, my man. Been there. you know,
It's like,
I
I
should be like,
can't
you know
believe
what?
you betray me like this.
You know, it's fine. Just we get the blood and just and like Ash will like pull back from the hug and be like, promise me that you will put in the actual work. Please, otherwise this is never gonna work.
I'm gonna do my best, Ash.
And Ash will be like, and if you hurt them and point inside, like, you can hurt me all you want. Because guess what? I can fight it. I can deal with it. It's fine. You hurt them. And I will kill you.
Yes, ma'am. And he gets up and sort of like skips away a little bit.
Okay. And then like Ash will like wait for Jack to go inside and like kind of follow him in and like gently like go to the street and pick up the piece of curb that they kicked away and just like push it back into the sidewalk a little bit. Just like you hear like stones scraping. Just be like,
Brush it off, get a little skooka skooka.
yeah, exactly. Like take the couple stones that flew away
Man.
and like put them in the
Yeah,
gas.
he's gonna have to fix that. He's been making this whole block just look spick and span, and now you I cracked sidewalk.
Yeah.
I gotta go breaking my masonry, Ash.
Yeah. And like as Jack walks
He
inside,
looked up YouTube videos, man.
I know, right?
It was
Jack
right
walked
next
inside.
to the one that I already fixed. Like, you can see them. Exact.
Ash would be like, honey, we're home. Like from far away, like into the doorway, to everybody
We're
inside.
in the living room, Smoochykins.
Right? It's just like
Jack comes in, he
face
comes around the
into
corner, he's like, oh, I didn't know you cared.
I'm not that drunk yet. Um, everything talked out there?
I'm
he's
on
alive.
probation.
Yeah.
He's like, I'm on probation.
Yeah.
He's like, I know I kind of hinted at it earlier, Jack, but ghost jokes aside, seriously, I will help you find a therapist. It really helps to have someone you can talk to that's not us, that's not involved in any of it, and somebody who's trained to deal with these kinds of trauma. I will admit that the powers that be had to pretty much shove one into my brain while I slept to get me to take those first steps, but it was the right call and it helped. It's still helping. It's not a fast process, and I'm not going to bullshit you. It will get worse before it gets better. But it does get better. You just have to go and try.
Every day is a first step.
That is correct.
And hey, I know the perfect one for you. You know, he's been helping me for the past 3 years, and you already gave your payment up front in peanuts.
And as if on cue, into the living room, or to the windowsill, I should say, comes a very large crow who lands on the ledge and taps at the glass, waiting to be let in.
Reaches up behind himself and click. Work.
Squawk.
You hear the
Mm.
the like of his wings as he flies in and then hops down, and he lands on Ye's lap, because Ye's, I guess, the one who opened the window. And May, did that spell permanently give
She'll have
him?
she'll have to like re-up it every couple months, but it should be good for a while.
Okay. So Barnaby looks up at you, Gay, and goes, "Hey kid, how you doing?"
Hey, Barnaby. May was just telling us something really interesting, so I was curious. Where did you get your degree?
This is where I don't know universities, but
Probably, knowing
yay.
Barnaby, it's probably the University of Go Fuck Yourself, but he's willing to hear an actual university.
Actually, yay.
Hogwarts.
Make me
Just gonna try
make me a
Break bills.
perception.
Break bills. He got his degree at break
knowledge
bills.
roll.
perception knowledge. Okay, hold on. That's not gonna be as good. Oh, wait, nope, not intelligence, perception. There it is. 14, 3 successes.
Okay. So when you when Barnaby tells you where he got his degree, and he does some like cheeky jokes with it, but he actually does mention some actual universities, which strikes you kind of strangely because he's a crow. You recall that time when you were waiting in your dream therapy session and you were looking at Dr. Varys's degrees on the wall. And you remember the same universities.
Oh, he must have done correspondence courses.
Nice.
Oh, I love it.
It's like, oh, so I don't know if you would know Dr. Varys, but then again, I don't know if he was dead when he got his degrees or not. Or if he isn't actually even dead. I don't really know what he is, but he's good at his job.
Oh, see. All right, yeah. No, he was certainly alive when he got his degrees.
Well, all right then. Well, I mean, if you don't want to talk to a traditional therapist, you don't actually have to hide things from Dr. Crow here, Dr. Corvus,
You can just call me Barnaby.
Barnaby. All right.
If we ever get the time.
We can make the time.
He's like, yeah, who am I kidding?
Don't worry. There'll be plenty of time, especially because you got some research to do. And he like pecks on the book that
May
I
is
think Ye
face
said.
deep in no, May.
Oh,
May.
May's.
She was saying this like,
like-
over the book, like about Barnaby. I was like,
So he like pecks on the book and is trying to be like get
Like,
May's
stop it.
attention and be like, hello.
Stop
Do
it.
I not get a nice head scratch? Come on. That's the spot.
Jack, and he does deep pressure therapy, which is really nice.
Yeah, it works too.
Like, okay,
So
I live at the bridge down by the mission.
You still have a place with me, Jack. The books are just going to be in a fireproof safe somewhere.
Yeah, I still don't trust myself.
There's nothing else there that you can get your hands on unless you want to really do a lot of edibles. And even then, you're gonna nap for like a week.
You're gonna feel like you don't have feet anymore, and then nap for a week. But you know,
So you're not kicked out.
Yeah, I need some time.
All right, well, even if you don't stay, you can still come by and grab a shower, do some laundry, or grab a shower or do some laundry. You know,
It's like
Or
it's
grab
been
my
grab a
one
tea.
day.
shower.
or
I'll
grab
grab a
shower.
shower.
Right. Okay. I'll go take a shower. Jeez.
Maybe do some laundry.
Yes. It was one day under the bridge. I know what's under that bridge. I've had to kill things there.
Actually, Jack, before you sit down on the couch, you go use my shower, please, please.
There's
And then
some of Ye's clothes upstairs.
I was about to say I did Ye's laundry. Yes.
You guys sort of like protest. He protests for another couple minutes and then finally goes and you hear the shower turn on and you know.
He better actually shower. If he just goes up there and turns the water on for a little while and tries to come back with slicked hair, I'm gonna know, and I'm gonna dunk him.
I can smell from over here. Like
Yeah. And Ash has like that weird like Slayer hearing where like it's obvious if something is underwater or not.
He's
Like,
definitely taking the shower.
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah, for me it was just mostly the cheap tequila sweats.
Oh.
May just yelling
Oh,
upstairs.
I've been
Use
there
that
in real life."
coconut shampoo. At least it smells like Malibu.
Oh, out of character. I'm continuing to bleh.
Yeah.
All of these people out of character know how I feel about Malibu. So now all of you stream know how I feel about Malibu.
So the last thing that you do, I think, before we close the curtain on tonight,
Yeah, hold
May,
on.
you've
This
been
this is the couch setup. It's just like it's Ash against one arm, May leaning up against Ash, Jack or not Yay, May's feet underneath his thighs, just like
um so Ash is behind May.
Yes. Ash can see over May's
Okay.
shoulder into the book, if that's where that's
Okay.
going.
So yeah, Ash and May make me perception notice rolls
You know,
and
you would-
add any occultism that you have.
fuck
So this is
yeah, Chris.
+3. So +3 is 16 for me.
Okay.
So 4, 5? Is that a 4? That's a 4. 4 levels. Yes.
That is
yes.
a 21.
Oh boy.
Because I rolled a
Okay,
10,
that's-
my occultism's 5, 2, and 4. Let's go.
Yeah, I rolled a
Okay.
13 and my occultism is 3, so 16.
You both see a section in this book labeled champions,
No.
and the text underneath it is written in several different languages. May, you are fully able to understand all of them because they are the 3 languages that you do know. Ash, you can glean snippets, but you mostly see the images, and it's a sort of, you see picture of, it almost looks like the Vitruvian Man, but in the
Okay, yeah,
center of in the center of the chest is this like glowing something, and then there is an assortment of sketches at the bottom of various gems and pendant arrangements. And then May, what you read is basically the concept of what a champion is. And I will send this information to you. We'll work on this outside of game for now, but you learn the concept of a champion essentially.
Ash is like reading over May's shoulder and just kind of like looks at Yay and goes, "Oh, this is not good, I think. maybe, and it's like looking between the book and yay and the book and yay. Like that's also probably part of the reason why they don't like see like and understand everything because they're just like, no, and like there's like so like the way Ash is and the way May is like there's an arm on the back of the couch, but Ash's feet are probably also on the coffee table, which like if Yay is doing the Yay sprawl, like their feet are probably like close together, and Ash just like nudges Yay's feet and is like, for real, this is not.
Ash and Ye are playing footsies.
No, there's just like a kick,
We're gonna have a talk, all right? Just
but it's just like, Nay.
She closes the book. I think I found what I need.
Jack is singing Springsteen upstairs.
And we
Oh,
close on
we-
hearing
yeah.
that.
Yeah, and we zoom out from Nana's house, and it just fades into the actual song that he's singing.
Oh, see, I was thinking it was Journey, like, wow, living on a prayer.
Or Counting Crows.
Yeah, counting crows. Yeah.
I actually
Good.
do sing that at their
Alrighty.
at a karaoke sometimes.
Mm.
Mr. Jones.
So,
Good song.
with that, we are finished with tonight's session. So it is time for thank yous. Thank you so much to Bison _ Stonefist. Thank you so much to Back Kyle. Thank you so much to Mana Queen. Thank you so much to Luna. Thank you to I almost did it again. I almost said Professor Kevin. To producer Kevin. Thank you to everyone in the chat. It was lovely. Thank you to everyone who watches on the VOD or on YouTube. If you liked what you saw, which you made it all the way through, so clearly you did, give it a like, give it a comment. We like hearing what you have to say. Subscribe for more, as always. Thank you to Hero Forge for letting us use their lovely program to provide character art. Thank you to Pixabay for providing us our background images. And thank you, everyone, for tuning in. If you have the energy, please be kind. But if you don't, I don't know why I'm British now. At the very least, be nice to each other.
And thank you, Chris.
Thank you, Chris.
Oh, you're welcome. Why am I British?
Why? Let's all be British.
It got more and more dramatic as it went.
It's
went
because
along. That was my favorite
Julian
part.
wasn't here this episode. and he
Julian's
misses-
not British.
No, but I was gonna say he misses
Oh.
Jillian.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's why. You don't let me finish.
It's sad, isn't it?
I know. Anyways, be nice to each other, guys.
or else.
Or else.
Bye.
Bye, guys.
Bye.